Hi guys, what's up? It's Jeff, the Horrorfile666. I'm just doing this video. I just wanted to show my Blu-ray collection basically as of right now. I mean, it's 53 titles. Like, I mean, don't be alarmed though. Like, I'm gonna go through them real quick. The thing is, like, I had filmed this video first. I got about 3/4 of it done. I was maybe about 8 or 9 titles away from being finished, and the batteries on my camera crapped out. So now I'm using my nephew's camera, and I put brand new batteries so I make perfectly sure, I'll have enough battery power and room on the SD card to get this video done. I'm gonna really try hard as I can to keep it under the 15-minute mark. I'm just gonna, show off what I have and then just maybe say one or two little things. Some things you don't really even need to say much about, titles that everyone has and such. But yeah, I'm just gonna, bang them out real quick. So I had a little bit of free time today, and I figured I haven't put up a video in about 4 or 5 days, so this should be a good one. I've only been collecting Blu-rays about 6 or 7 months, and most of what I got was from that Blockbuster sale, and that really, I was able to pick up a lot of titles for very cheap. The 5 for 20s and then some 99-cent ones. So yeah, I'm gonna go through them. I also will probably do like another update once all the ones that I don't have regular Blu-ray cases for are in them. Just a couple minute video. Here's The Night Stalker. This is about Richard Ramirez. The reason why I bought this is because Danny Trejo's in it. I mean, he doesn't play like a huge role or anything, but I mean, I'm a real big Danny Trejo fan, and it says based on a true story. It's more like loosely based on it, but it was cool. It was about $5 brand new, so the DVD actually was more at the time, so I picked up the Blu-ray. Next up, The Descent. This is the unrated, original unrated cut. Have not seen this movie or the second one, so I mean, if you guys out there really like it, I mean, I basically bought it on some people's recommendations. They said it was good, but yeah, I'm gonna get to this eventually. This was actually one of the first Blu-rays I ever bought, and I opened it, never watched it. Sorry, but there's some glare going on here. Here's Carrie. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Sissy Spacek, of course, John Travolta's first actual, like, sort of big role. And, Stephen King book to movie adaptation. And to me, the best one he ever did. So, yeah, that's Carrie. Next up, John Carpenter's The Thing. Really, this needs no words. I mean, it's a must in every horror collection, sci-fi collection, what have you. So, yeah, that's that. Here's the 2-disc edition. This is Zodiac. This one's actually getting very hard to find. I'm gonna, be putting it in a proper case eventually. I mean, of course, it doesn't have the slipcover, whatever, but this is going for some, serious coin on I think it's Amazon and eBay. Yeah, but I got that for $4. Next up, RoboCop unrated. I did actually have the Criterion to this, and I ended up selling it online. And then, with some of the profit that I made, I picked this up. It was like $10 in Walmart. So I was gonna get the one that had 1, 2, and 3, but I think part 1 in that is the rated R version, which doesn't make any sense. At least that's from what I saw. So I picked this up because it says 1080p and everything. Next, Drag Me to Hell, Sam Raimi. Great movie by him. This has the unrated version and the PG-13, which is the theatrical, and I've watched both, and there's a drastic difference. So yeah, but this is stupid. It says, mentions Spider-Man on there, and it's like, why? It's a horror movie. Like, people don't care. Here's Child's Play Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Catherine Hicks, of course, Chris Sarandon. Awesome movie. Just about everybody's seen Child's Play, I guess, by now. Zombieland, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin, all did a superior job in this movie. This absolutely blew my mind when I first saw it. It still does to this day. I love it, and I really hope they do a second one soon. This was a real sleeper hit for me, too. The Salem Witch Trials. It has Curse the Alley in it. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to buy it. And then it was about $4 or $5 brand new at FYE before they closed, and figured I'll pick it up. And it says the most famous witch hunt of all time. Basically, it goes back, to Salem, Massachusetts when they were burning people at the stake for being like heretics and witches. And this is over 3 hours long. So I mean, get yourself some popcorn, some soda. But yeah, it's awesome. Though. It's very, very good. There's 28 Days Later. Danny Boyle, amazing movie. Just like the whole feeling of like, when like the guy woke up in the hospital and he's walking around town, just that feeling of like desolation, nobody being around and stuff. I mean, that's just like totally just like crushing. And it was awesome. I mean, I don't really like the part so much when they go to like the military camp and the whole thing. It kind of falls flat there, but it picks up again towards the end. But yeah, overall, fantastic movie. I love it. Here's this is a Sci-Fi Channel original. Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. $4, brand new at Target about a month ago. Why not, right? It was not too bad. I mean, the CGI kind of looks like, someone in high school did it or whatever, but, not too bad. Here's Charlton Heston and the Omega Man. I love this movie. It has I forgot the one lady's name, or less. Rosalind Cash is in here, along of course with Charlton Heston, and phenomenal. I mean, hands down, this is a 10 for me. Okay, another Sci-Fi Channel original. This is just Mega Piranha. It's got Barry Williams in it and Tiffany, the former singer from the 80s. She looks pretty hot. I mean, I know she probably has some kids and everything. She's got some years on her, but yeah, I mean, I like her still and stuff. Yeah. So Mega Piranha. Here's another bargain bin one. Salvage. It says her death keeps crawling back to haunt her. It's weird. Like, you really have to see it to believe it. I'm not saying like it's amazing or anything, far from it, but this was a selection from Sundance 2006. That's how I found out about it. I usually keep up with that type of stuff, Sundance Film Festival. Here's Afterlife, Liam Neeson, Justin Long, Christina Ricci. This is one of the best Christina Ricci performances I've seen in a number of years. Fantastic movie. Very creepy, very, cold type of atmosphere, you know what I mean? Just like that real chilling type of feeling you get watching it. Pandorum, Dennis Quaid, Ben Foster, absolutely amazing. I know I'm saying that about like so many movies, but I mean, I've really been trying not to buy so much crap, more of like quality over quantity, I guess you could say. So yeah, a definite must watch, must buy. Friday the 13th, Kill or Cut. I guess probably what I just said went out the window, but, I mean, I'm a big Friday the 13th fan, so I had to have it to be a completist, and you guys know about this. Here's the Prom Night, unrated. Yeah, it's okay. It's better than the TV version, Prom Night remake. That was just awful. But yeah, so this is, Prom Night, A Night to Die For. I mean, prom-related horror movies have been done to death, but I still like them. Here's The Fourth Kind. This has Mila Jovovich in it, and I'm not a big fan of the Resident Evil movies. I mean, shoot me for saying that. But, this one was definitely awesome. Really cool, like, alien abduction film. Here's 30 Days a Night, Josh Hartnett. Great movie. It's got Melissa George in there. I never even knew who she was from anything until I saw her in this, and then I really liked her as her role in this movie. Here's The Wicker Man. This is the Nick Cage one. It has an alternate ending not seen in theaters. I watched it, but I didn't watch the alternate ending thing, so I'll get back to it eventually. But I highly recommend the original Wicker Man. I mean, that friggin' blows it out of the water. Here's Final Destination. I know it says rental. I have the other cover that I printed on underneath, kind of like showing through a little bit, so I know it's in there when I replace the case. So yeah, Final Destination Part 4, basically, you could say. It's okay. Here's Kevin Costner and the New Daughter. Haven't seen this. I do want to check it out, but I'm probably going to wait a while. Kevin Costner to me has always been sort of like a stiff type of actor, but I like him in some older stuff, like in the 80s and 90s, so I figured, yeah, might as well check him out in that. My favorite Kevin Costner movie is Waterworld, so I know you guys are going to be laughing. Here's House of Wax, Paris Hilton. Yeah, I know. But Chad Michael Murray was in there. I seen him in a few things. That's why I picked it up. Plus, I actually had not seen the remake until I bought this. So, I mean, you can't beat Vincent Price, though, of course. Here's The Uninvited. Haven't watched this yet either. From the producers of The Ring and Disturbia. So that's kind of why I bought it, because I like both of those movies. Yeah, I should probably stop talking as much. Here's The Stepfather remake. A lot of people don't even know there was a movie called The Stepfather. I think it was back in 86 or 87. And this is the remake of that. So yeah, that was cool. Actually double dipped on that. I have it on DVD. Case 39, Renee Zellweger and Bradley Cooper. They were both phenomenal in this movie. And neither of the two I really liked that much. But then, I don't know, it's just like their chemistry together and stuff was just very good. And yeah, this is a real heart-wrenching movie. Here's George A. Romero, The Crazies. This is his, not really his thing, but he was like producer on it and stuff. But this is the modern day remake. I like this almost maybe a little bit better than the original. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but it's just the original Crazies. Like the whole build-up of the story was so damn boring. But I mean, I love George Romero. I Am Legend, Will Smith. I mean, this one everybody's seen, basically. I highly recommend that you watch the alternate theatrical version, though. It makes the movie about 4 or 5 minutes longer, too, so. Here's 30 Days a Night, Dark Days. This was the follow-up to just the regular 30 Days a Night. I think there was also another one, too, like a TV movie they made for Sci-Fi Channel or something, or maybe this was the one, but I'm pretty sure there was a third one. Sam Rockwell and Moon. Fantastic movie. This reminds me a lot of 2001 Space Odyssey. It says 250,000 miles from home, the hardest thing to face is yourself. So by hearing that, you'll find out exactly what that means when you see this. Not too much more. I'm gonna try to go a little bit quicker. The Lost Boys, hands down the best, vampire themed movie ever made. Nothing will top this. It was just a stellar cast. And I mean, all these actors in this movie were absolutely in their prime when this was made, and just phenomenal. Starship Troopers, Casper Van Dien, of course, everybody knows him, and also Denise Richards was in there, that's why I picked it up. Outer Space, Gigantic Bugs. Bruce Willis and Surrogates. This is a real, futuristic drama, action, sci-fi kind of thing, and to me, this put Bruce Willis back on the map, especially, I added a lot more movies in my collection from him, then I kind of got back into him. Here's Bram Stoker's Dracula, the collector's edition, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, of course. Gary Oldman, gotta love him. Here's Transmorphers, Fall of Man. This is like a Transformers ripoff, but I mean, I got this in that 99-cent deal with Blockbuster. I figured, yeah, I'll check it out, whatever. Telltale, Josh Lucas, Brian Cox. This was a takeoff of Edgar Allan Poe, Telltale Heart. So, yeah, this was awesome, definitely. Next up, District 9, produced by Peter Jackson. This feels like a movie that he directed himself, basically, but no, that's not the case. I heard that he did some, second unit stuff on there, but I don't think he was even credited with it. But yeah, that's what I heard. It might be just rumors online. Here's The Collector. Really cool, too. It's from the writers of Saw 4, 5, and 6. Pretty much self-explanatory. One Missed Call. It says, what will it sound like when you die? This is like one of these, early 2000s kind of like cell phone craze kind of things. Horror, thriller, whatever. Halloween 2, Rob Zombie, Family is Forever. This is the unrated director's cut. Very good. I mean, I like basically everything that Rob Zombie's directed, so, shoot me for saying that. Here's Sorority Row. I know Justin, Ryan 1988, loves this movie too. He's got a really cool looking poster for it. Great movie. Carrie Fisher's in there of Star Wars fame. Here's a 2004 remake, reboot, Dawn of the Dead. My favorite, of that type of thing, like in the zombie genre of remakes and stuff. Phenomenal movie. I love it. I could watch it every day. Here's Splinter. This was put out by Magnet Releasing. Heard great things about it. Everybody's urging me to, watch this ASAP. I know I really have to soon. Here's one of these, like, what do you call these, like, Eco Terror or whatever, 2012. Um, Good movie, another solid performance by Dennis Quaid. Woody Harrelson makes a really, really good, not just appearance, he's like supporting cast, but plays this guy called Charlie Frost, like he's all crazy and everything, like one of these, guys that host like these radio shows talking about like the prophecy and all that kind of stuff. Good movie. Here's the last little stack here. Quentin Tarantino produced Hostel Part 2, written and directed by Eli Roth. Fantastic movie. Really good blood and gore in this. You know, unrated director's cut. Here's The Unborn, unrated. I actually like the poster more than what they chose for this cover. But I mean, it was a little bit racy, I guess. You know, it was this girl like standing facing in a mirror, like in her underwear and like a, you know, tight looking like camisole and stuff. But I mean, I prefer that. But this is a really good movie, underrated. I highly recommend you check this out. There's Benicio del Toro in The Wolfman, and this was, you know, as close as they could get it to the original, and I thought it was good, definitely. You gotta watch the unrated director's cut version, that's the way to go. Last House on the Left remake. It's got the unrated and theatrical. Don't bother with the theatrical. The unrated is really good. You know, Wes Craven, of course, still has a lot to do with this. And it basically, the original put David Hess on the map. Here's Trick or Treat. This was a sleeper hit for me. I mean, this is a movie like to definitely put on every Halloween and check it out. I mean, even more than once, like, you know, at least once a week, the whole month of Halloween. Definitely watch that, check it out. Paranormal Activity. This was good. I mean, it was kind of far-fetched. The second one I didn't really like as much. This one to me was real cool, and you know, I'm probably just gonna stick with this and maybe not get the second. I'm not sure yet. And last but not least, The Road. Viggo Mortensen, Robert Duvall, Charlize Theron. Fantastic movie. You're talking like one of the best post-apocalyptic films that's ever been made, in my opinion. It was based on a graphic novel or some kind of a short story, and just phenomenal, just insane. I loved every minute of it. So yeah, that's all the stuff. I have like a whole, you know, floor full of Blu-rays here. So I was just throwing everything around when I was talking about it, and yeah, so that's my Blu-ray collection. Like I said, I'll do an update once I get all the replacement cases, and then just show the ones that I put in there real quick. I know I'm gonna like bore you guys to death with that, but yeah, I mean, if everybody's still sticking around watching this, it's about the 18-minute mark now, so my channel can do over 15 minutes, which is cool because I totally went overboard on this. The other one I recorded was about a half an hour long, so don't feel so bad. And you know, I'm not gonna get mad if people skip through and stuff, whatever. But yeah, so thanks a lot, guys. Hope everybody's off to a great start in their new week. And I'll be seeing you soon, and I'll be talking to you soon as well. Take care. Thanks.